Okay, so Miss Chi told me that. Can you hear me? Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. So good morning, Miss Chi told me that we can start studying IELTS. Okay. So, okay. So again, okay, before we will go further with this IELTS lesson, I want you to orient about how this test, goes on. Now, this is a type of test when the non-English speaking individuals would like to apply to the foreign countries, just like the Canada, the UK, the America, or all those English speaking countries now. In looking for a job, in looking for a mm, greener pasture or job, in the foreign country, they require IELTS test or the International English, test. Now there will be speaking, writing, and listening. Okay, and there is also reading. Now this test covers reading, writing, English, and listening. And for me, I just focus on speaking and writing. I just focus on speaking and writing. But I can teach four. But my students are just focusing on speaking and writing. Okay, so again, here are the rules about IELTS speaking now. In giving full, okay, can you see the book, right?
Yes.
Okay, now in giving full answers, okay, you should avoid simple yes or no or short responses. Now, the English evaluator will give you a question and then you will be given a time limit to formulate your ideas, your thoughts, and to express it correctly using the standards of English in a certain minute, in a certain period. Now, when you are asked a question, do not limit yourself to answer yes or no or for simple short answers, because your aim of taking the IELTS exam is to get a passing rate. And then how can you do that? Is that okay? First, you have to convince to your English evaluator that you are very good in English, that you can express very well your thoughts, considering the standards of correct English in a short time, So I will give you method, okay? The important or the effective method IELTS takers use, okay, during their exam. We have this REDS method, okay? RED stands for giving reason, giving example, giving details. And when we say speculate, if you think that there is still time for you to elaborate further, to explain further, then you have to speculate. You have to say it. You have to discuss it. That is what we mean by speculate. Okay? So, in the series of activities that we will be having starting today, I want you to be guided. I want you to be guided with with this method. When you present your answer, when you say example, yeah, there are yes or no questions. There are questions that can be answered yes or no, but do not limit your idea by just giving yes or no. Instead, you have to give reason. When you say you like that one, then you have to give reasons, at least 2 or 3 reasons why you say that you like that one. If you don't like, also still you have to give reason. Now you also have to provide examples. Like for example, you are not in favor of the COVID-19 vaccine. Example, are you in favor of the COVID-19 vaccine? If you will say yes, okay, yes, you give your reason yes. Why? Because you think that it is good for our health. You think that it is one of the best ways to stop the spread of COVID-19. And then you also give example why you have said so. You give example, what are the positive effects of having vaccine? Okay, you have to present what is the current situation, okay, we are facing, and how did that vaccine help the previous diseases in the past, just like The start of the flu, the start of the rabies, the start of the polio, why this vaccine being created and how important it is. When you say that it is very important now, you have to convince the evaluator by giving examples. Details. Details means you give further explanations. Okay? Speculate. If you think that there is still time for you available to speak, speculate means to talk, to discuss more, to express yourself more. Okay, so I want you to, uh, what is this? I want you to follow these methods. Now, later, please tell Chi as to how many sessions do you want to study IELTS? Yes, so that I will know also. By the way, the one that I have, did you photocopy the book? Did you print the book I have sent you? Not yet. Express Yourself. The Express Yourself book.
No, I watched on my computer.
Okay, okay. So for now, since Chi told me that we can start, did you confirm, Chi, in your conversation that you want to pursue IELTS?
Yes.
Okay. So since you said yes, so we will not use the Express Yourself book because it is for speaking communication book, and this is IELTS is is also different. Now, please confirm to Chi how many sessions you want to attend IELTS, whether it would be for a month, for 2 months, or 3 months. Okay. So yeah, please have a confirmation with her later so that she will also inform me that you want to study 1 month in IELTS, that one. Okay, so again, so as if this is your test, as if this is your IELTS test, okay? Let's consider this as your mock IELTS test. Now, the difference, okay, the main difference in IELTS test, in IELTS exam, is that you are given specific time to express your answers. Now, in the previous conversation, in the previous uh, topics discussion that we had last time, I did not give you time limit to express your answer. I was just allowing you to express your answers without any time constraint. Okay? But in Okay, but in IELTS, I will be giving you time. So I will be specific. Okay, I will give you 1 minute to prepare your answer. And then when my 1 minute is over, I will say, okay, your 1 minute is up. You can start now giving your answers to the questions I have given you. So this is now the main difference when we talk about IELTS, because in the speaking communication that you have enrolled to me in the previous sessions, I did not give you time limit. You are free. Like, for example, you are not that familiar with your answer, then you can just say, I don't know, I don't have any idea. It's okay to say that. But in IELTS, you cannot say. Okay? Even if you don't know the answer of the question, you should not say to me as if I am your IELTS evaluator. You should not say to me, I don't any idea about it. But you have to try your best to say something so that your evaluator can test you, can measure your ability. Okay, and the main difference is that you will be given time limit. Okay, the challenge. Oh, the challenge in IELTS speaking class is that you have to be quick, yeah, in formulating your answers, and you have also to be accurate in saying it following the English grammar. Okay, so let's try it. Let's try. And before we will start this one, I will introduce you some vocabulary. Now, why am I introducing you this vocabulary? Because I want you to compile, I want you to gather more vocabulary that you can use in your day-to-day conversation. Whenever you take an exam, yeah, one of the best way to convince for the IELTS evaluator that you are good, that you deserve to receive a passing rate in IELTS, when you can use a lot of vocabulary related to your explanation. So The words I have, yeah, highlighted here are examples of vocabulary or the new English words. Then, if you think that in the future, when you are having this communication, if you think that these words are appropriate to use in a conversation, then it's better for you to use it, because it will give the idea to your evaluator that you have many stored vocabulary in English and that you are worth it to be given a passing grade. Okay, so let's start now. Now, for our topic for this morning is about friends. Friends. Okay, I know you have many friends, and everyone does. Okay, friends are the persons whom we consider also very important to our lives. Now, the vocabulary ko, I have here 10. Yeah, I have here 10 new English words for you. And I would appreciate if later in the question and answer, yeah, in the question and answer part, I would really appreciate if you can still remember this vocabulary and use them in a sentence. Okay? But of course, you don't need to use all of them. It depends on the situation where you can use the vocabulary. Now, please read close friend.
A very good friend.
Yes. We have this what we call friends. Yeah. The general terms is friends. Then it can be classified into close friend or very good friend or just friends. Okay? The level the level of friendship is different when we say close friend, because when we say close friend, we consider them as our second family. They are the persons whom we can easily share whenever we have problems or whenever we have achievements or happiness in life. Okay, the close friends are the person we can easily call to share both the good and the bad moments of our lives. But when we say friends, they are just friends. Yeah. As we continue working with our work, every year we can gather new friends. That is why our circle of friends are getting bigger. When we were still young, when we were still student, yeah, we have few circle, small circle of friends. But since we are now working, our friends before have been added with our new friends in the present. So yeah, we have getting a good big circle of friends this time. Now, play example now. Number two, please read number two.
Enjoy each other's company, like to spending time with each other.
Yes. Okay, we always enjoy each other's company with our close friends and also with our family, right? Why we are staying this long with our family? Because we enjoy each other's company, each other's presence. Example, Steve and Noah are always together. They definitely enjoy each other's company. Do you see? Now we have this circle of friends, but if we have 15 friends, not all the 15 friends we can consider close friend. Maybe at that 15 friends that we have as of the moment, maybe we can just have 5 whom we consider close friends, whom we feel happiness, whom we enjoy spending time with each other's company. Okay? Friends, okay, friends are like second family. That is to stay your friends, love you, and make you feel comfortable. Yes. Aside from our immediate family, we have this close friends, best friends, whom we consider our second family. Now, number next, 4. Please read number
Um,
4.
get in touch with somebody, to contact somebody.
Yes. Example, I plan to get in touch with my friends when I return home. Okay. Now, there are two forms of getting in touch, physical in touch or online. Just like in this time of pandemic, of course, we cannot see face to our friends most often because we are not allowed to go to gatherings. Okay. So instead of having physical get in touch, we can still have virtual. Yeah, this one, this is an example of virtual or online get in touch, meaning to say you have to get to know the updates, you have to get the recent happenings. How are they doing, your friends? So we can have it virtual, this one, done through online or Facebook or Messenger or Skype. That is an example of virtual get in touch. I plan to get in touch with my friends when I return home. Okay, this is an example of physical of get in touch. Okay, maybe this person is working abroad, and then when he comes home, he have to see his friends. Yeah, that is physical. Number 5, please read example number 5.
Shoulder to cry on, someone who is always ready to listen to the problems.
Are you familiar with this phrase, shoulder to cry on? Have you heard this before?
Mm, yes, I heard about that before.
Yes. But you know what? It's very good to use this in a conversation. Why do you consider friends as your second family? Or you can say, I consider friends as my second family because they are the persons
Shoulder.
who always give their shoulder to cry on. Okay? I consider my friends as my second family because aside from my family who always there for me whenever I have a problem, my friends are also are always there to give their shoulder to cry on. So if I am the evaluator, oh, I would say, oh, this person must be a reader in English because he has vocabulary. Okay? I'm so glad my boyfriend is so kind and sympathetic. It's good to always have a shoulder to cry on. Okay? A shoulder to cry on, someone who is always ready to listen to your problems. Okay, next. Number 6. 6. Please
Uh,
read.
to be to be though thick and thin,
To have.
to have some good times and difficult time together.
Okay, did you hear this word before, phrase before, to be through thick and thin? Did you hear this before?
I never hear before.
Okay, so this is a very good vocabulary. To be through thick and thin. Okay, so this could be described with your best friend. When we say best friend, he must be your friend for a long time. That is why you consider him as your best friend, because you have been through together through thick and thin. When we say to thick and thin, together both the happy times or the good times or the bad times in your life. Okay, that is what we mean by to be through thick and thin. Okay, you have been together for both the good times and the bad times of your life. Okay, your parents are married for 15 years. They must have been through thick and thin together. Yes. Yes, you know, and you can relate that marriage is not always a bed of roses. No matter how you love your wife so much, no matter how you love your husband so much, it is not a guarantee that you will always live a happy life in your marriage life, because you know along the way there will be problems. But those problems can be solved if if you will together help to solve it. So meaning to say, none of you will give up. You will be together through thick and thin. Okay. 7.
To drift apart, to be to become less close to someone's.
Yes, this could be described to a relationship. Example, for a boyfriend and girlfriend, for a best friend or a close friend. Now, if before they are very close together, they have this constant communication, they always get in touch with each other, okay? But if this time they don't have that constant communication at all, then we can say that their communication is drifted apart. Okay? When you lost constant communication with the person you consider your friend, your best friend, and then you can use this term, okay, their communication is not, is drifting apart. As years went by, school friends drifted apart. Okay. When we were in our high school years, since we can always see, especially in the face-to-face education, we always see our classmates in a classroom. And that strengthens our relationship as classmates or friends. But the moment you graduated, yeah, you go to different universities, studying in the universities, your friends suddenly or slowly drifted apart because you don't have enough time to talk to each other because you are also busy attending to your task in the university you are studying in. So you may say that your friendship is drifting apart or become less close, yeah, already anymore. To break up, to end a relationship, this is very common when two individuals decided not to continue the relationship, then we can say they have break up the relationship. It's hard to believe that Jacob and Sarah broke up. They were dating since high school. Number 9, please read number 9.
To get to know someone, to become
Acquainted.
acquainted acquainted with someone.
I thought Jenna was selfish until I got to know her and understand her real character. Yes. Yes. In getting to know deeper a person, you have to get to know more about him or her. It's too early to say that she is good, she is bad after meeting him or her once. But when you get to know him or her for several meetings, for several times, then that's the time that you will know her better and you will know her real character. 10. Please read.
To keep in touch with someone, to maintain contact with someone.
Yes, to keep in touch with someone, to maintain contact with someone. Yes. This time that, yeah, because of the pandemic, you cannot spend time, more time, long time with your friends, so maybe, or even your family, but you can still keep in touch with them. Keep in touch with them means having constant or always communication through call, chat, messenger, or Facebook. Okay, you can still keep in touch with them. Keep in touch with my friends from high school, although I graduated 5 years ago. Okay, I keep. Now, okay, so these are the 10 new vocabulary that you encounter, you have learned for this morning. And then let's start now the test proper. Okay, let's start now the test proper now. In part 1, this part 1 should last for only 5 minutes. And that 5 minutes, you have to make use, you have to maximize your 5 minutes to express your thoughts very well, clearly, using the correct grammar, of course, with clarity of your voice, with volume of your voice, so that your evaluator won't having a difficult time to understand each word of your answer. And then again, please follow the REDS method. Give your reason, example, okay, discuss, and also talk more, speculate. Okay, so I have here. Now, in the part 1, I will not interrupt you. I will just give you the answer. I will just give you the question and then listen to your answer. Then after that one, I will proceed to another one. I will not say anything with your answer yet. I will just listen. I will just observe how you formulate your answers. And then we will proceed to part two. Now for part one, here are my questions for you. Again, this will last for 5 minutes. In giving your answers, please follow the REDS method. Okay, so that you can expound yourself well, your ideas very well. Now, number one, friends. Okay, our topic for this morning is about friends. Now for my first question, do you have a lot of friends? Start giving your answer.
Yes, I I have some friends, not a lot of friends, um, but that friend really close with me.
Okay, number two, how often do you see your friends?
I think not much because almost my close friend staying really far from my home. They live in my countryside, and sometimes I think about 1 or 2 months. I will come back my countryside, and at that time I have opportunity to talk with them.
Is there anything special about your friends?
I think friends really important with each other and including me. Um, Many times in my past, when I faced with a difficult situation, the the first thing I talk about that's it to come back my friends, for I can sharing my problem, or at least sometimes I just hearing about them, like what they are doing, how about their family, and this that time really really useful with me. And sometimes I have received many advice from my friends, and that's also support me a lot when I can overcome the difficult situation. So I think the friends really meaningful with me. Yeah.
Yes. For how long do you know them?
Um, Almost my close friend. I know them about when I were mm, a child. Yeah.
Okay. Now for the part two, okay, here are your questions for the part two. Now, this part two, I will give you 2 to 3 minutes to explain your answers. Now, I will give you 1 minute, 1 minute to prepare for your answers, okay, for the following questions. Now, describe your friend and you should say who is he or who is she. When did you meet? Why is he or she so close to you? And say what do you like about your friend the most? One, two, three, four. Okay, these are the four questions. And then prepare your answer for these questions in 1 minute. And then after 1 minute, you will give your answers. So your 1 minute starts now. Your 1 minute ends now.
Okay. Who is he? I have a friend really close. His name is Hung, and became friends when we same class in the high school. Yeah, we have many memories with each other. Like we also waiting each other every day when we went to school. And after that, I have a we have a different university, and we don't have much time to keep in touch. Sometimes I think we really difficult to keep in touch because me and his living really far. But I was wrong. Even though we don't have much time talking together after we got married, but I think every time when we have an opportunity to talk to meet him, we also feel the close really. We also feel the friends really close, and I can easy to share with him everything I think in life. Yeah, I think so. That's it.
What do you like most about your friend?
Mm, uh, I'm not sure. Maybe I think he also like business, and almost the time he does focus on his business. So I am, because we also same the business, and we get easy to share with each other about the idea, the customer, and sometimes we can support each other. Yeah.
For a while. I think. Do not say I think. You have to give the good purchase or characters. Okay. Okay, I have another. Let's move on to the part three. Okay, I have questions for you again. This part three will last for 5 minutes. Okay, the moment I give you a question, do not limit yourself to explain your answers well. Number one, do you think friendship is important nowadays?
1 minute for prepare, or I have a
Dire-
two direct now.
you have to give your direct answer.
Yeah. Uh, can you repeat?
Do you think friendship is important nowadays? Do you think
Um,
friendship is important nowadays?
yeah, in my case, I think friendship really important with myself. Uh, uh, because mm, I need a space, a time for sharing with my friends. And sometimes uh, I feel really difficult when I want to share about business with my wife, and I need another person I can share. And in my case, I'm not much friends really close, and I try to keep in touch every time with them when I can, um, because I feel I'm really missed about the time when I was childhood, and we at least we are the same culture, because we also appear in the difficult time in the country, in the poor country, and that time really really difficult time, and it's made me many memories. And so sometimes that is the thing really important to put me try my best. And I believe that's also same with my close friend. So that's why I thought friendship really important, because they can support and they can push me, providing many motivators for me. Yeah.
Okay, number two. What do you think is the best time to get new friends? What do you think is the best time to get new friends?
I don't think we have any. I don't think I have any time to find a best friend, because the best friend can appear every time in my life. And but we really hard to find a person can become best friend, because uh, it's really easy with want to friends with other people, but to put that relationship become a relation, become the best friend, they need many important things, like the same age, the same thing, the same culture, the same level. So every time we can find the best friend, but I think it's really difficult. Yeah.
Okay. Number three. Is it important to you? It is important to stay in touch with your friends throughout the years. Is it important to stay in touch with your friends throughout the years?
Yeah. In my case, I think keep a touch with friends year after year really difficult, especially when we are married. Um, Before marriage, I feel easy to keep in touch with them. Before, because we also have many time, and we also really young, so we also same the hobbies, and every time in the party we get easy to connect with other people. But after that, when we also when we married, we have to take care for their family. So, and sometimes the stress about earn money, stressful about life, to make many people to become forgot other people, and I think really difficult to keep in touch with their friends year after year.
Okay. All right. So thank you for giving your answers to the questions now. For the yeah. Part one, I have four questions for you. Now, I ask you, do you have do you have a lot of friends? Okay, so I have taken down here some errors, okay? So what I have jotted here are errors, okay? So that, or the mistakes, so that you can correct this one, okay? Okay. Now, you mentioned that I have few close close friends. Okay, so instead of saying close friend, because few, you are using the word few, okay? I have some, my question was, do you have a lot of friends? A lot means many, right?
Yes.
Yes. Now your answer was, I don't have that lot of friends. I have few close friends. Okay? So you since you use the word few, this one. Few is plural. It's more than one here. Few. Okay? So you use the word, the plural few, I mean, yeah, few. It refers to a number. So it should be close friends, not friend. But you mentioned this a while ago. I have few friends. So this should be I have few close friend. No, I have few close friends. Okay. Okay. So this would be the correct answer. And a while ago you said I have few close friends. So that's not correct. It should be friends. Few is more than one. Another is okay. Uh, uh, you mentioned that the first thing I do when I have a problem is to talk to my friends because I can sharing with them my problem. It's not I can sharing, but it's I can share with them about my problems. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you mentioned a while ago that the first thing I do when I have a problem is to see my friends because I can sharing with them my problem. It should be I can sharing. It should be I can share with them about my problems. Okay, that's it. Another is oh, how long have you met them? And you told me I met them since I were a child. It shouldn't be. It should be since I was a child. Okay? Not I were. I met them. I met them since I was a child. Okay? Right? That's the
Yeah.
correct answer. But you said since I were a child. No. Okay? Please remember that one. That's for part one. Okay. Now for part two, I ask you this question for part two. Oh, for part two. Say what do you like? Okay, what do you like? Okay, we have, you know what? We have many friends, but we have this few friends whom we consider we like the most because for some reason, like for example, I have a friend A, B, C, D, E. Now, I like most about friend A because you tell about his character. Ah, what do you like your friend the most? Okay? You tell me because I don't know your friends. You tell me about his character. Maybe he is open-minded. Maybe he is honest. Maybe he is a true friend. He is a genuine friend. You tell me what are the qualities that you like him most among the other friends. Now you can discuss him characters now. I Okay, now, please do not use I think because I ask you. Now, I ask you here, what do you like about your friend the most? And you answered me, I think, I think, do not say I think because I think in English, I think means you are not sure. Okay, please remember that one. When you use the phrase I think, like for example, when I will ask you, ah, the group is planning to have, what is this? A short trip around the city on Friday. Will you come with us? If you are not sure that you are available on Friday, then you will say, I think I will go with you. I will just confirm on Thursday if I can really go with you. When we say I think, meaning to say you are not so sure because there are some considerations. Okay, so when I ask you, say what do you like about your friends, and then you answered me, I think, I think. Yeah, you started your answer with I think. Now, if I am the evaluator, that's not a good point for you because it is expected that he is your friend. You knows him very well. Okay? So you should not say I think he is blah blah, but you should say the okay, the things that I like most about my friends are that he is a genuine friend for me. Okay, it was tested because when I had a very big problem way back in 19 blah 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 or in 2 years ago, among all my close friends that I considered, he was the first one to rescue me. He was the first one to extended help to me. Okay, so you would say the thing that I like most about my friend is that he is a true friend. He is a genuine friend. Okay, so be specific. Do not say I think because he is your friend and you are expected to know him fully because you have been together for several years. Okay, so do not use I think. Okay, please limit yeah, when you give answer, what is this? Avoid using I think, okay? Because I think signifies you are not sure with your answer. Yes, I get your point that you like him because he is a businessman. He is a business minded, okay? So maybe you have said, okay, the thing that I like most about my friend is that he is a business minded like me. And we can talk many things. We can easily relate to talk about business matters. Okay, that's correct. Okay. So do not use I think next time. Okay. Do you understand me? Do you get my point?
Yeah.
Yes, that's how you would answer in IELTS, especially when you have this type of test, the English evaluator, because you are given a short period of time. You have to give your best shot in giving your answer because you cannot go back your answer. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Evaluator, I should not supposed to say I think, but I have to say the thing that I like him the most is blah 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 because you don't have that time. Time is running. Okay. Another is, okay, those are my observations in giving your answers. Okay, thank you so much for being true in giving your answers. And then I just would like you to remember my corrections. Okay, to remember my corrections so that you will not do it in what is this in the series of IELTS test. Now, this time, I am providing you sample answers, okay? I have provided you sample answers for every question so that you will see how to construct short, specific, and detailed answer. The answers that hit to the point, hit to the questions. Now, do you have, okay, this time, I will ask you the same question. This time, say this answer as if this is your answer. Say this with confidence. Okay, try to convince me that you are very knowledgeable of the question. And please observe the words that I have underlined, highlighted are important phrases that gives weight to your answer. As a teacher, when I check essay test, there are some students, like for example, I'm just asking one question. There are some students who are giving me long answers. Like for example, one question, and then she is giving me one whole bond paper answer. There are also some students one answer she is giving me just half of the paper, half page of the paper. But you know what? Sometimes it happened that this half short band paper answer will get big score compared to the lengthy one. It depends on the presentation because sometimes students are getting away from the question. Okay, this is the question, but since they try, that is why it is very important in giving your answer. It is very important to observe unity of your thoughts. Okay, here, unity of your thoughts. Thoughts. Unity of thoughts. Thoughts. Very important. important in giving your answers. Unity means there is oneness. There is oneness. Your answers are leading to the question, are leading to the question. Now, there are some students who are giving a lot of introductions to their answer, which is away from the question already. So I do not appreciate that one. Okay? Even if their answers are very long, but their answers are away, are out of the topic already. So I don't like that. But there are some students who answer only one half of the bond paper, but all the sentences, all the thoughts are united, have oneness, discussing to the question. Then I will give him big score compared with the one giving a very long answer, yet it is not united. Okay, so I am giving you now answers, yeah, to every question, and I want you to observe how, yeah, the answers are being formulated, observing the vocabulary, okay, the words that I have highlighted, because this gives weight to your answer, even if this is just short, but this will give weight to your answer. Okay, do you have a lot of friends? Give the answer.
Not a lot, but I have a few very close friends. I think it's better to have one reliable friends. That's 1,000 fair weather friends. Although it's not easy to meet someone you have a lot in common with, I think managed to do it.
Okay, so he's telling not a lot, but I have few. When we say lot, many, there are many. There are a number of friends. So yeah, he has not a lot of friends. He only has few close friends. Okay, I think he
Okay.
think it's better to have one reliable friend that 1,000 fair weather friends. Okay, fair weather friends means not true friend. So I think it is better, he thinks that it is better to have one reliable friend that 1,000 fair weather friends. Example, you have many friends, yet when you have problem, when you ask for their time to listen to what you want, you would like to listen to them, they are not around because they are busy with another things. So, but if you have that one friend who is always willing to help, to listen, yeah, to help you get through the difficult times. So it's better to have that one kind friend. Although it's not easy to meet someone you have a lot in a common with, I think I managed to do it. Okay, so this is the sample answer. Two, how often do you see your friends? Say the answer.
As often as I can, we enjoy each other's company. So we see each other almost uh, very close to each other. So it's easy for us to meet up.
Okay, yes. Yeah, we have used here, we enjoy each other's company. Okay, as often and as I can, meaning to say as always, yeah, as always as he can, because they enjoy each other's company. Okay, they live very close to each other. That is why it is easy for them to meet up or to see. Now, it is very important to use, okay, because in English, okay, in learning English, there are this what we call appropriate words to be used. There are many words in English, but in order for you to become effective, you just choose the correct word, the appropriate word to use in your answers. Okay? So we, the English teachers, are very particular of how the student use the appropriate word or the correct word. Okay. Next, is there anything special about your friends? Please read the answer.
Uh, that's an interesting question. I guess there are lots of things. For instance, my best friend can draw unbelievable art, good enough to show, and my other friend is really can on cooking. But most importantly, they are people who are near and dear to my heart.
Okay, see? Now, he is giving the characteristics or the skills. When you are asked what is something, is there anything special about your friend, then you highlight, you mention what are the best things or the asset your friends possess, so that I will know your friend. Now, here in the example, yeah, I guess there are a lot, okay? I want you to observe. He is giving examples. I guess there are a lot of things. For example, okay? It's not enough for you to say there are a lot of things, but you have to be specific. You have to give example. What are those lot of things that you are talking to? Now, for instance, my best friend can draw, okay? He has the ability to draw unbelievable art. Unbelievable art. So this is an example. Another example. My other friend is very keen. Keen means very good, is very good on cooking. Okay? So, even if I am the evaluator, I don't know who your friends are, but since you are giving appropriate words to describe them, I have now the idea that your friends are talented, that your friends are skillful because you have been using accurate or appropriate words. You are giving me example. You are giving me clear answers. So I can now imagine, oh, Kung Mar has a very talented and skillful friends who knows a very good art, who can be sold to high price, and also he has a friend who is very good in cooking. So I have now the idea. That is how important is using the appropriate words in English. Okay. But most importantly, yes, these phrases are very also important in English. These are called transition words. Okay. But most importantly, aside from their skill, that they are good in drawing, they are good in cooking, above all, most importantly, they are special to me because they are the persons close or dear to my heart, love to my heart, just like my family, of course. Wherever we go, yeah, wherever we go in life, our family are always close to our heart, and we also feel that one to a very few individuals, very few friends. Okay, there are some few friends also we consider near to our heart. Okay? Okay, so please observe how, yes, are the answers being uh, formulated. Please observe also the usage of giving examples, the usage of giving appropriate, correct, yeah, English to discuss your answers well. Okay. So that are you learning? Do you now have an idea? Do you now have an idea how does this IELTS test look like?
I'm not sure, but I feel really difficult with me when this is the first time I approach with the new methods. And before, I never talk about I want to learn IELTS because I don't have any license for to go other abroad. I just English for talking and support me in travel or sometime in business. But I want to try the new method. Maybe I will to find out and more understand about the way the negative answer about the question. Yeah.
Yes. You know what? Yes, I agree with you that you don't have any idea to learn about IELTS because, yeah, as of now, you don't know. But you know what? Maybe in the future. Okay, but if your purpose, yeah, of learning English is to communicate well, IELTS is very important because as you have noticed, it will waken up your senses. When you attend to my class, you should have to be focused. You should have to listen to my question anytime because you are given time limit to express your answer now. If you are used to attend this kind of lesson, this will quickly improve your communication skills because in the other one that we are, yeah, the speaking skills, the speaking communication class, I'm not giving you pressure. I'm not giving you, oh, your 1 minute is over. You can start now giving your answers. But when your mind is used, is accustomed to study this kind of lesson, then it is easy for you to become quick, to learn quick in English speaking as if you are the English speaking person. Because it will challenge you, it will test you to respond quickly because in a real communication, yeah, when you are talking to the English people, you need to reply them as fast as you can. Like for example, he is asking you this question and then you do not know how to answer that question. It's not good when you will take some time to, yeah, pause and think about how to say your answer, so it's not good. But when you are used to this kind of class with me, then it will help you learn how to quickly respond to every question. Because in this IELTS test, you are forced to give your answer quickly because you are given time limit. Or else I will say, oh, your 2 minutes is up. And then you will not say anything about the questions. So if your purpose is to enhance your communication skills, yeah, to become better, yeah, in communication skills, I suggest that you have to enroll IELTS because this is time bounded test, as if you are talking to, yeah, to the English speaking persons, that you need to talk on time, you need to talk specific answers, you need to explain your thoughts with unity. Okay, so do not worry if you have, yeah, if you find it today quite difficult. Do not worry. I am sure you can manage this one. You are just adjusting to the new method we are learning. Okay.
Yeah, I hope that.
Okay, so I have many interesting topics, yeah, for you about IELTS that will help you talk more, talk easily, and talk quickly. Okay, so that's my type, that's the type. So when you answer the questions, I have to jot down, yeah, that is why I have paper. I have to jot down the mistakes, okay, you have mentioned in giving your answers, so that you will know that you should not use those words, those phrases, because it's not appropriate, okay, in giving your answers. Okay, let's continue to answer. Let's continue to learn. Okay, I have here some, yeah, prepared answers for you. And before that one, we will continue to another lesson, interesting lesson. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much, and see you on Thursday. So we have, okay, let's continue for this answer. Thank you so much. Goodbye and have a happy Wednesday with your family. God bless you. Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah.